Hey everybody, today I want to show you how to start filing your ring. In this case it's going to turn into a pendant, and I want to talk to you about why you need to file. So I zoomed in a significant amount, and if you look carefully you can see that there's these just rough sharp edges on the interior and exterior of the pendant. So I want to show you how to clean that up. As you can see, I have a piece of cardboard, it's a scrap cardboard, which is pretty ripped up already from me doing previous work on it, and I'm going to make sure I work on that surface because as scratched up as our tables are, I mean, this is one day's work, and look what happens to it. So definitely want to work on this kind of surface, not on the table. Rip up this, throw this away, work smarter and harder. So there's two different types of files. This is a jeweler's file, and you can see the difference between this and a diamond file. A diamond file is a little bit smaller, and also the burrs in a jeweler's file only go in one direction. So when you're using one of these, and you notice I'm going to place this on the table, and as I file, I'm going to hold firm and I'm going to push in one direction instead of going back and forth, because the burrs only file in the push direction. So if I'm using one of these files, I always just go in one direction, and I'm going to rotate and file again, kind of flatten out those burrs, rotate, file again, and it's a long stroke. So you don't want to just go like that. That's just wasting your time. Instead, press down evenly and just file away. And it's going to get most of the sharp edges just by doing that. And once I'm ready, I can flip this. I'm not ready yet, but just to show you, and file a little bit on the interior portion like this. So I'm filing not through the whole thing, but at an angle. And see how I'm ripping up the paper when I do this. Diamond files are great for this, by the way, because with a diamond file you can go back and forth. So the difference in this one happens to be round, as you can see. I hope you can see that. So I can actually take this and file back and forth. And personally, for the interior of this pendant, to me that's just the way to go. I can feel that's getting softer already. And what I'm feeling is if I take my finger and go along the inside, I feel like there's like a burr there, and as I file this back and forth with a diamond file or with the jeweler's file, that burr is going to go away. And so I'm going to keep doing that, and it takes some time. Don't expect this to be done in, a minute. This takes probably, I'd say, for me to file one of these pieces, it's about a 20-minute process, because you have to go around and check everything, and you have to do both sides. But definitely you're going to want to do this on a flat surface. So the diamond file is what I recommend for the interior, because again, with the file you can go back and forth. With this is a little bit more, I mean, it does the job, but see how I have to lift up and go back and forth. I think it's a little bit more tedious. So whatever works best for you. And then on the outside I can just use the flat file, the jeweler's file, and file that away as well. So that's how you would go ahead and file that piece. And when you're done, you'll have, this is a finished filed piece, you'll feel it'll be completely smooth here and here. And then also don't forget about the little burr on the inside there. So I'll go in there with a diamond file and quickly file that away there, so that that burr sticking up on the inside is completely gone, and this is flat. Oops, I don't know how you can see that. That's flat and flush.